Hello guys, this is Alex and welcome back to my video series on solving LeetCode problems. On this video, we're solving problem 399, evaluate division. So I actually started working on this, but I was getting like a weird bug, so I stopped and then I'm back at it. So let's go over the problem. This description is a bit weird, so I'm going to explain the problem myself. So let me zoom in. You're given some equations, which is a divided by b, so it's like left side divided by right side, b divided by c, and a divided by b is equals 2, b divided by c equals 3. Okay, and now we want to know a divided by c, b divided by a divided by e, a divided by a, x divided by x. So, and the other example is the same thing. A divided by b is 1.5, b divided by c 2.5, bc divided by cd 5.0. So yeah, edge cases. They want us to know x divided by x. X is not present in the equation, so they want us to return -1 when the answer cannot be determined. That's why -1. However, x divided by x would be 1 regardless of x, we know x or not. But we have here like a divided by e. It's like -1 because we don't know it. Okay, so there are two ways of solving this problem. So let's look at this. I'm gonna copy this and put it on Paint. And just increase the font size to 30. So we know that AB equals 2 and BC equals 3. So that's A divided by B and B divided by C. So, let me just remove these things here. So let's say they want us to find out A divided by C. A divided by C. Well, I actually had to go get my notebook and with my pencil and do some writing. And what did I find out? I found out that if we want to find out A divided by C. So how do we do it? There are two ways to solve this problem. We can solve it with this way, A divided by C equals X. And that will translate to A equals X times C. And that by itself will translate to A divided by B equals C divided by B times X. And let me just organize this. So A divided by, yeah, I can put it here. So this. If you don't know your math, not a math tutor, but C multiplies. It's like 4 divided by 2, no. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. That means 10 equals 2 times 5. Then we can divide both sides by the same thing and it doesn't matter. And divide something that's multiplying. So 5 divided by 2 times 10 divided by 2. No, 5 times 10 all divided by 2 is the same thing as 5 divided by 2 times 10. So then we can put these apart. And now I can just go and divide this way. Yup. this way. Okay, a divided by b. So we have a divided by b and b divided by c. So if we want to know a divided by c is 2 divided by 3. So we could use that to figure that one out. And let's say we have a, b, and c. A, b, and c. We can write stuff like this, and we can use the values of the edges, which is in this case 2, and in this case 3, and then we could go over here. And if they ask us a divided by c, we just need to find out the path and then divide it. Okay, this is one way of solving it. There's another way of solving this. I'm just going to store things here in a way that we have space. Okay, so this is over here at the corner. So imagine, okay, we start this. One thing we also know, they're going to ask us, so b divided by a as well. Okay, if a divided by b is 2, that means that something like this, a divided by b is x. Then I can say that too much stuff to write. So I can also say that a equals b times x, and then I can do a equals b times x, that's one thing. Then that is also 1 equals abx, so a times b times x. And then I can just say that I can do 1 divided by a equals bx. And wait, I'm doing everything wrong, sorry. I don't want x, because I already know a divided by b is 2. Sorry, I was getting into unnecessary math. So a divided by b is 2, and that means that if we do 1 over a divided by 2, that's the same as 1 over 2. So 1 over 2, this is the same. And there's one property which means that 1 over a fraction is equal to the opposite of the fraction. So this is true. So if a divided by b is 2, b divided by a is 1 over 2. So you can come here and do 0.5 and c over b is also 0.33. Okay, so what if they ask us for a over c? One of the interesting things is that these are all relative values, so we don't know the values of a and b. But what if we did, you know? So let's say a is A is 100. And A divided by B is 2. So B must be 50. Right? And 50 divided by C is 3. So 50 divided by C is 3. So exchange that. Just do calculations. Don't want to say anything wrong. So 50 divided by C is, by 3 is C. So that will be 50 times 3 and 50 by 3, 16.666. Not 666. Actually, 67. So we know these values. These values are here. And if we wanna know A over C, we just need to declare an arbitrary value for A, calculate the relative values for B and C given that A value, and then we just say 100 over 1667, which is over 16.6, which is 6. Which, funny thing, is 3 times 2. So we can do it this way. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to declare an arbitrary value and I'm going to do it. So first thing we do is, for all the equations and values we get, let me open VS Code, move my webcam, move VS Code to the left. I'm going to zoom out, this is too close to me. So let me get the example from LeetCode. Wait, this is not, no, this is another exercise. Did I even code this one? CD, code, LeetCode, code 399. So first, we have this variable and value dictionary. And this variable and value dictionary will have the values for each of the variables included in the equations. So for left side, left var, well, vars and value in zip equations and values. And guys, I'm getting too hot. I need to take off my shirt. I'm back. So for vars and value, so I can say that left var and right var equals vars. And if then what I can say is, if we know, let's say we know A, but we don't know B, but we have a value, we can calculate B knowing the value of A. So it's like A over B is 2, so that means that A over 2 is B. This is 10 and this is 5. 10 over 5 is 2. So 10 over 2 is 5. So if left var, okay, so first of all let me just initialize everything as none. If left var not in variable and value, variable and value dot keys and right var in variable and value keys. So I can set no. So if the left var exists and the right var does not exist on the we don't have the values yet, we can say that the value of the right var is equal to, what was it? So yeah, the value of the left var over the value. The value is this one. And we need to do the opposite thing, so the other way around. Elif left var not in and right var in, we can say that the left var is equal to, let's use that example again. So A equals 10, B equals 5, and the result equals 2, and we don't know 10. So it's result times the variable of the right one. So left var is the right var times the result. Okay, I think that this is pretty evident. Oh, sorry, not result, value. This thing here. So, however, we don't start with any values here. And that's a problem. So I think that we need to give it one value, at least one value to start with. So I can do something like break or continue. Continue and continue. And I can say something like, hey, else. And this block of code will only run if it doesn't reach a continue or a break, something like that. Else, insert of arbitrary value as one of those. So how can we do this? So let's just, how many different values do we have? Different variable set equals set, and then I just go and add variable set dot add left var and variable set dot add right var. Cool. Then at the end, well, let me do this in another place. So for left var, right var in equations, variable set dot add. Now I can put this over there. So number of unknown vars equals length of variable set. So while we have a number of unknown vars, we can do this, and if all of them are unknown and we can't add anything else, we can say add arbitrary value equals true. Or I can just go and say for var in variable set, if var not in variables in value. Oh, so this is not int none. So if it's not here, then I'll just say variables in value of var equals, let's say 100, doesn't matter. And number of unknown vars minus equals 1, break. Okay, so let's just run this. And now I'm going to print this here. So first of all, like all the variables were nothing, and now I added for variable b, I added 100. And now we have two unknown variables. So we continue and we say, hey, now variable b, variable a is 200, and also variable c is now, what is it? 33.3333. Cool. Not sure why I didn't reach that print statement, but let me check again. Because this is going on forever. And I need to, I need to decrease the size here. Minus equals 1. And the same thing here. Go ahead and yep, number of known variables 0, variables and values. Cool. Anyways, now what do we do? Now we solve the equation. So the queries results equals empty list. So for query in queries, if query in queries, if the left var and right var queries, if left var not in variable set, or right var not in variable set, query results dot append minus 1.0, else if I think else I can just say query results dot append variable and values of left var over right var, and now in the end I just return queries results or query results. I am feeling confident, so I'm just going to run the test cases. Got accepted. Let me submit. Wrong answer. Let me figure out why. AEBE. So let me copy this equation. equations equals AEBE, values equals 2 and 3, and queries equals this. So I'm even going to like draw it. I'm gonna pause and draw it. Okay, it's drawn. So what is the result for this? Let me see what happens when I run the code. So yeah, variables and value of A is 100, so 100. So then I find left var is A, right var is E. So we know A, and we know E, and we know that A divided by 4 is, the A divided by E is 4. So that means that E must be 100 over E equals 4. So that's 100 over 4 equals E. So 100 over 4 is 25. Yeah. So we can say E is 25, right? E is 25. And then we can say that B and E. So it's 25 times 3, which is 75. B is 75. So B is 75. Great. So now left var is A over B. That's 100 over 75. One dot three, yeah. 100 over 75. Wait, yeah, right? So how did it output 1? The hell? Expected 1.333. I'm even gonna post again. Submit. Nine. Okay, now it passed. Didn't change anything, did I? Don't know. Didn't change absolutely anything. So what's wrong now? A, B, B, C. Values is 2 and 3. And queries are these ones, whatever these ones are. So okay, let's just see the results. 1, 3 minus 1, 1 minus 1. Expected 6. Why? Oh, this is actually the first example. A over B is 2. B over C is 3. So A is 100. And this is A over B is 2, so 150. And now C is 1.6. Okay, so let me try B over C. 3. Okay, good, that's what we want, 3. So we have no queries. The first query is A over C. A over C. $100 over this. Six. Yeah. How the hell did it return 1? Like, what's going on? I just ran the same code. Didn't change anything, did I? What the hell? Didn't change anything. Now I'm back to the same one. No, actually 13. I'm just gonna submit again if I see if I get to 13. How the hell is this going on? I was at 13, now I'm at 9. Guys, this is impossible. Like, LeetCode has a bug. 12. This is impossible behavior. So the output, well, I'm going to say that I did this because it makes sense what I did. I'm going to send this to LeetCode to evaluate. So I hope you guys liked it.